Okay, welcome back guys, Ben here, and today we're checking out another playtest, and this playtest is Vaultbreakers, and I was kindly given access to check this out, and you can actually request access to this on Steam as well. There'll be a link in the description below. They might have other playtests, so if you click on it and it's not available at the moment, then add it to wishlist if it's something of interest, and you might be able to join in a future one. But what is Vaultbreakers? So it is a PvP VE, kind of like it's an action RPG essentially, and there is going to be solo and co-op PvE campaigns, and you can play at your own pace. Campaigns will be something that you just complete and they won't wipe or anything like that, whereas you will then have seasonal stuff where you'll actually be doing PvP PvE stuff, where you'll pick a class, you'll go in, you'll fight some enemies. Presumably you can play that co-op as well, but there'll be other players in there and you can fight them. The thing with this is that it's kind of like a MOBA, I guess, or Diablo or something. It's going to be like a top-down perspective kind of thing. So, yeah, it's not like a third person or a first person or anything like that. Not sure if we need to extract. It just says reclaim lost relics and escape, so I'm guessing so. Play solo or with friends in a savage PvE and PvP PvE modes. So this is from Betadwarf. They're publishing and developing it, and it's to be announced, so there's no kind of a date at the moment. The world of Vaultbreakers offers endless excitement, challenges, and rewards, so sit back, relax, like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what the PvP PvE is like. If it is more like League of Legends, I'm gonna be absolutely atrocious and awful. I'm not good at MOBAs. If it's gonna be a bit more like a Diablo or like an ARPG, I might be a little bit better, but still a bit of rusty. So we're going to do Europe West because it's got that oh so sweet 20 to 21 ping, so we'll take that. Surprised US is only 100 actually. And let's check it out. I know very little going into this game, so I'm kind of like finding it out along with you guys. It's how I kind of like to do these playtests. I don't like to absorb a lot of it beforehand or play a lot off screen beforehand. I like to just kind of first impressions, see what it's like. So yeah, so we've got some different characters. We have Sparkwing, which is a 1-star difficulty. He's a Veldrake. I'm not going to read all of this out, but area damage, mobility, and crowd control is his weakness. Area damage and mobility are his strengths. We have Nimira, Guardian of the Ancestors. She has single target damage as her strength, but weak area damage, low durability, crowd control. We have Lumiri, Wild Elf, and she has shields and area control as her strength, but target control as weakness. We have Bjornir, Jovial Juggernaut, and durable and crowd control, so a bit more like a tank. And please support and wishlist the game. I've already wishlisted the game, so give me my character. There we go. Thora, who's a 3-star difficulty, durable, single target damage, but weak mobility. So I feel like we might do maybe do Nimira. Let's try shields and area control. Let's try that. I don't know if there's matchmaking, like if we're just gonna... Are we level 80 already? So you can WASD to walk around. And you can see we got our like bar at the bottom. So piercing overgrowth, root cage. We try these out. Okay, lovely. So that does physical damage, but any allies we hit, it also heals them for free with a 300 shield. Root cage, green area, so we can do that with an AoE. So that does damage, magic damage, and 1 shooty flower. We have Floral Finesse, dash in the target direction while being immune and uproot any shooty flower and place them around you. Okay. It goes where the mouse is facing. And then Bramble Wall is walking through it, take 100 damage. Okay. So we've got kind of a few things there. Let's talk to Milloween. Oh, how do we have to talk? Grateful you answer my call for A. Take this Vaultbreaker insignia. Small bandage. We got some stuff there. Teleport to Wolfswood, search the East Ravine, and find Atos. That's going to be our our quest. And I don't know whether I should I move my camera down a little bit, just so you guys can also then see my my quest that I've got as well. So go to mission map, Horsewood, encounter solos and duos. Okay, so we are gonna go solos. We will meet other people apparently. I don't know, will we be okay solo with this class? Okay, so let's see what this is all about. It feels quite nice and responsive, but yeah, it definitely has a League of Legends thing to it. So missions can be very punishing. Do not expect to survive most of them. All enemy attacks can be avoided with practice. If you die, you lose everything you are carrying to survive. Find an extraction portal. Okay, so Tarkov or Dark and Darker, Extraction 101, but it's kind of like a top-down arpg. So let's see. Do we have like an inventory then? We do. Oh, so we can actually equip this item. And we can put bandages on one. Stormleaf is just craft material. Okay. I can see this being really cool if you have a... we do have a timer as well on the top right. I see this being really cool if there's something where... there we go. Wait. Oh. There we go. Some hide as well. If you can like create some really cool armor and gear and stuff like that, not only like to look cool, but like some actual like up yourself and give yourself new powers and things like that as well. Endurance, 66 health, 5 attack damage, 10% movement speed. I might go for the attack damage. It's a little bit greedy, but let's see. Can we loot this chest? Your shield generator, add 600 health shield for 2 seconds. Oh, building upgrade. Okay. Oh. Oh, you can actually see he actually hit us for quite a bit. He's got quite a bit of range. Knocked him back there as well. There we go. I would say it definitely plays a little bit nicer than like a League of Legends, because I guess League of Legends you're like having to click everywhere, aren't you, and stuff like that. It's WASD for movement is quite nice. Not sure if in these settings you will be able to switch to that as an option, but so it does heal me as well, I think, my right click. Like it's me as well as allies. So we've got a +5 attack helmet there as well. Oh, we're missing an artifact for that. That's one of our flowers, and I think if we go through the flower, it brings the flower with us as well. So search the East Ravine. This is where we're going anyway. Can we zoom out, zoom in? No, mouse wheel doesn't really do anything. We can talk to Atos. So he's caught in a curse and is unresponsive. So we get some armor, which also gives us more attack damage. Small healing potion. Oh, free. Our third slot is locked. Okay.
What path brought you here?
Fire of the Cursed Warwolf caught me off guard. He already had the master rune when I arrived. Forced to retreat when I returned. Both he and the rune were gone. So return to the Haven and talk to Atos. Escape using extraction portal, which is optional. Okay, whoever was attacked west of the Southern Stone Circle. So kind of wants us to go over this way. Where are we right now? Oh, we're over there. Also wants us to go all the way over this way. I don't know if we've got enough time for that, but I guess that's a group extraction portal. So some of these extraction portals maybe are like for solo as well. Okay. Which if you're playing with a few friends, that's going to be quite interesting. I quite like the combat, if I'm honest. Like, at the moment with this character. And it does have that kind of thing going on that you want to be mindful of where you are. But they've got that like floaty little run walk thing, like it's almost rhythmic. Like League of Legends has, you know what I mean? Like, just look how the character's animated. But, and it feels very quiet as well. Very quiet. I didn't kill that wolf. Oh, that's why. So it is. Move the volume up a little bit because I want it quiet, but not super quiet. Should we test it on ultra? We've also got the. It didn't like let me do any of the settings or anything beforehand, so. I don't think we'll really need DLSS. You wouldn't have thought so with this kind of game, but let's see if that makes it prettier. Nice. Like, seems a bit more bloomy. I see what it means by like mobility, because I do have quite a few things that I can like move around with, which is quite nice. Okay. Not gonna lie, I was a bit skeptical coming into this because these aren't normally my types of things, but it's actually quite interesting. This is like opening a door. Like in Dark and Darker, I guess. And there's a teleport crystal there. I don't know whether do we just go back for now? Let's see. See what it's like to... Oh, we can't teleport there. What's the building upgrade? I don't get what it means by you're missing a building upgrade. Like, can I build? Kind of a little thing above your head. Oh god, okay, stone bear. Oh god, there's 2 stone bears. Presumably as you go to other places, enemies will be more and more difficult, and on certain maps as well. Okay, we are getting some XP as well. Dense fur. And I guess like I said, we need to see what the crafting is like, but I guess there's gonna be stuff where it's like, oh, you actually like need to go in and find this particular enemy. Oh, there's the storm that's right near us. We're gonna run around here just to avoid it. Oh, a herb sickle. So we need certain tools to like get some of this stuff. But yeah, like you might be like, oh, okay, I need like 10 pieces of dense fur, so let's go in and try and like farm some of it, get some of the materials. So it's, you know, if you're like a bit of a loot goblin like me, you do have that kind of a feeling. Oh, does it have? Oh. So you can actually sit here. This is very much like League of Legends, this bit. Oh, so he's got different stats. Oh, he's put like a trap out. There we go. And we can interrupt him as well. Take some of that cloth. Take some of his goods. Some of this stuff up. You notice when we're searching, it actually hides, like it obscures our vision a little bit. So if you're a little bit too deep in the loot, too deep in the source, it can actually be a bit of an issue for you. Oh. Loot, 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 loot. I guess like that kind of works. Channel to a solo extract. Oh, someone's used the extract already. Okay. I don't know if like with the timer, if it does it just end or is the circle closing or something like that. Excuse me. We just need a herb sickle for that. I think. There's group extraction up there. We couldn't do the group extraction last time. Can't go this way. What does this do? What is this doing? Not sure. Oh. Is this meant to be another player? I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe it is. If it is, we absolutely just murked him. We did. He's probably a bot. Let's be honest. It might be like Fortnite where your first few matches you've just in there with bot. Oh, yeah, the area's coming unstable. But first, let me mine. There we go. Oh. Okay, let's get some of this. So, can we come out here now? Like, okay, I don't know why we could do this one and we couldn't do the other, but yeah, we got 30 seconds. You then got to like guard and defend yourself. Quite a nice little loop, actually, to be fair. Like, it feels quite nice to play. Like I said, I'm very skeptical that that's a real person that we fought then. If it is, apologies, Spectre Wolf. But I got a feeling it probably was a bot. Let's get out of here. There we go. So we extracted successfully. Find loot and extract for a portal, where if you die, you lose all your equipment and half of your materials. Okay, so you lose all the equipment you've got equipped, half your materials. So presumably we'll keep our armor that we picked up, the helmet, the chest piece, and the boots. So to keep any items you don't wish to bring onto missions, you can place them in storage. So we can now move all this stuff over, and presumably sell some of it as well. A lot of it we can sort by type. So we've got some armor bits that we can sell, got some healing stuff. So bandages does 400 wounds, and healing does 10% health. And then we got loads of crafting materials: iron, iron wood, storm leaf, dense fir, elemental rock, sun leaf, tier 1 building materials. Maybe that's what we need for the building stuff. Maybe changeling talisman. Increase the power of changelings. Useless for anyone else. Okay, so I don't think we do anything with changelings, do we? And it seems like we will be able to unlock these items with quests from Le Lille. All these slots here that are locked on the right hand side. And we've also got, looks like a hood, gloves, and a bow, or like ranged weapon maybe on these bits. And can just see just above my head there on the camera, we've got our movement speed stats, we've got our attack speed, so we attack once per second, 5% crit chance, we have 29 magical resistance, 0 ability power, 46 armor, 89 attack, and 973 health. And we could just then switch between. Let's just switch quickly. Our storage is shared, but obviously our character itself, this one now doesn't have any gear, so you can actually then just switch between which character you want to play as, which is really nice. So at 150 lay energy we unlock challenges. We've got perks, which we're level 2, so we can empowered ability cost is reduced by 50, avoid next instance of damage taken and spawn a shooty flower. That's okay. So every time we do an evasion. And so as you level up the character, you get extra ones, but you can only ever have 4 equipped at one time when you're at level 15. So seems like there's quite a good little bit of variety there as well. Got a collection, which is just like little emotes. You can obviously have a guild and invite friends and things like that as well. You can obviously then party up. And you can even just put like I'm up for anything and just do like a quick find party. Like these are other parties that people have created that you could just join and do a party finder as well. So let's talk to Atos.
stuck in time.
And let's get our hood and some ley energy.
I feel restless now.
Place the core shard in the ley line crystal. Upgrade ley line to tier 1. Okay.
This world together.
So, yeah, got the perks, that's fine. This gives us 8 ability power. Oh. Oh, it's instead of the helmet though. So what is this? What is this on the right hand? Oh, that's a shoulder, like a pauldron, I think. Maybe. I'm trying to see what the symbol looks like, but I think that's what it is. Is this another? Oh no. I thought I might have been a player. Interact. So we have 20 of these. So keep 50% of your crafting materials when you die. So actually, as you upgrade your ley lines, you can actually then get bonus experience. Solar extraction portal is third faster. Okay, so some things to like work towards there. Keep 50% of your crafting materials when you die. Nice. Here we go.
What path brought you void and thrives on despair?
And so that like attack on the road, that is still a quest that we can do. We just gotta go back in. Just want to kind of have a little look around here. Can we see the map? No. You can just quick find party as well if you wish. What's this doing? Dragon Vault portal. So when fully awakened, a portal will open to Dragon Vault. I'm guessing it's probably like another area or like end game stuff maybe. I think, you know, obviously in terms of how it looks, I think it looks absolutely fine. It runs absolutely fine as well. I would expect it to because it is obviously this style of game. But really interesting. On the one hand, I'm like, does every game need to be an extraction like game now? Seems like we get some daily resources here. But on the flip side, I think there's a case for this to work actually. If you're someone who does enjoy the action RPGs or you know, like your League of Legends kind of things with your little abilities and things like that, and you like the extraction side of things, and you thought, hey, this would be cool to have these two merged together, that is something there. What I'm curious about, and maybe Milloween will help us, is what we collecting stuff for. What is the
journey?
So Derek Hollowfang, that's that guy over there. We want to greet him. That's fine. Let's go have a little chit chat.
Another soul straying into the dark. Great for me.
So if you wouldn't mind taking them and help me set up camp, the spot behind me should work just fine. Okay. Oh yeah. So we're gonna upgrade his. This is probably what we're gonna use the resources for. So we get +5 armor versus minions, and we need Hunter Lodge materials, which we've got. We can track that over there. And upgrade. Chit chat to him and get some gloves. And explore the ambush site on the road outside the ancient tower in Wolf's Wood. So again, we're getting missions, and it seems like we've got Blood Swamp. So is it only solo? Is it only duos? Solos and duos only. And you got Emberwing over in Dragon Vault. Okay. So the greatest treasure is there. We've got Wolfswood, which is the base bit. We can't really... Oh, this is locked coming soon. Locked coming soon. Unlocked by building an upgrade, so we can get the artifact refinery. And then Tining Factory is locked as well. And you can see there's like the Cursed Lands, the Dwarven Mountains, the Elven Kingdom. There's probably obviously loads of extra bits that they could like just add as extra areas as like future content and things like that as well. So looks like quite an interesting world.
Go. The wind is
And if we use this, so if we want to get tier 2 in progress, 10% critical strike chance, or so you get to choose, or deal 20% increased damage to all werewolves, then we need tier 2 building materials, spider fangs, alpha tooths, and tier 1 materials. Does be the question, like, I guess there'll be other vendors and things like that that we can then go and update and everything like that. But yeah, just a little kind of insight, I guess we could say, into Vaultbreakers. Okay, so we are in another raid, and we spawned in near East Ravine, which is where we were last time. We have 2 quests. We have go near the Ancient Tower and near the Southern Stone Circle. So Ancient Tower, Southern Stone Circle's down here, Ancient Tower's down here. So I guess we go down and follow the road. We should be all good. Again, remember there could be other players. Although presumably it won't spawn us right next to each other. And I kind of came in with like unnecessary extra stuff, but we do have gauntlets that we can equip. That's good. But yeah, I'm annoyed that I am loaded in. Oh, that's cool, quite cool. So when we do our dash, we bring all these shooty things with us. We've got pickaxe there. Blue loot. I'm not necessarily a fan of it telling you the sell value. Oh, we can't equip rings at the moment. I feel like that's something that like Marathon was doing as well. And I kind of like when it maybe gives you a range or something, but I quite like as a player with these things to like try and find what's valuable myself rather than the game just telling me like you've just picked up shit, like kind of thing. I'd rather the game teach me that rather like, but not by just telling me, if that makes sense. Place moonstone. Oh, we don't have a moonstone though. So again, presumably we find a moonstone, we bring it here, we can then get some extra loot or something, maybe spawn a boss perhaps. A lot of the loot at the moment is very... Oh, I can see someone's been here. Where do you think they would have gone? Interesting. I think we're on that trail. Go. I actually took her out then. Thunderlance. Maybe that was a player. Maybe they actually are chip players. I'm kind of like, we definitely just came along and just third-partied them there. But again, we followed the trail of bodies. Never know who's coming, I guess. I'm gonna use a bandage. There we go. Just moving relatively here. Is this actually an extraction game that I'm actually good at? Or we're playing against bots? Okay, someone else fighting. Someone else. Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, okay, we're actually getting some proper combat. Oh, she can teleport. Oh, you can see them. Or I can anyway. Oh god, she almost got me there. She almost got me there. Oh god. Oh, she got me. There we go. They just brought you home. But we got 50%. Okay. That's pretty good. That was quite... Oh, they knew their abilities well there. Yeah. That's interesting to see. Like I said, that's the PvP PvE element of it. I think you can obviously tell my accuracy with some of those hits are not there, because I don't play that style of game that much. But I actually don't feel like bad about that, if that makes sense. Like it was like put up a little bit of a fight, almost got them. Very interesting. Like I said, you've got the audio cues of where someone is as well, the bodies that they leave behind and things like that. And then also the fact that, like, I could see her hiding in the bushes. Presumably she could see me hiding in the bushes. Maybe if you see the character go into the bushes, you see their outline still. I don't know. Because she was missing the shots towards me, so maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, as you can see, we have kept half the materials. Seems like a random assortment, and then we lost all the gear. So that is how it goes. And obviously we've leveled up, so we get another ability that we can kind of use if we want to and like experiment with. Yeah. I must admit, first impressions, I like this. I wonder who the other 3 characters will be. And obviously you can find the character that works for your play style as well and play different ones. I like it. I like it. No idea. I imagine this would be free to play with a shop or something. I don't know. Because on the same kind of breath, there's no like shop built in here, and so maybe it would be something that you pay for. I don't know. Would you pay a one-off price for this? But yeah, I actually quite like it. I think it's pretty good. I think if you like League of Legends, you like your action RPGs kind of thing, and you like the traction genre, it's certainly a blend. One of those things. If you like one of those things, you might find something here. I quite like it. I like I said, I think it's something that is they've done it quite well. I would like to see like more, like being able to do trios and stuff like that as well. And is there a bonus? Is there any benefit as a solo to queue in against duos? Like, do we get an extra 20% or an extra 30% like stuff or something like that? You know what I mean? Because otherwise, what's the point of going into duos? But anyway, I'm gonna leave it there for that one. Let me know what you think, how you found it. Like I said, there'll be a link in the description below to add to your wish list if it's something that you like the look of. And like I said, there might be a button there to request to access the playtest yourself. But with that all said, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And I hope you enjoyed the video. I actually quite like that. So gonna be watching this and seeing how it develops for sure, because actually quite fun. Like, got a nice little kind of loop to it. But you know, what am I crafting for? Can I make some really sick armor? And then obviously that heightens the risk reward, because I've just grinded all these materials to then potentially lose the armor straight away. Yeah, interesting. And like I said, you can just quick find and go into a duo as well, which is quite quick as well. So yeah, interested to see kind of how this goes. I'll be watching this one closely. But with that all said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.